Hi, I'm Stu. I've just travelled to Fuji-Q Highland from the centre of Tokyo, and in this video I brave the weather and try to have a good day. Right, you're literally right in it, there's no messing about. It is. Oh, barriers are falling down. I hope the winds aren't going to make it so everything's going to be closed. People are walking down that way, but tickets do open over here. Oh, and they're just about to open the... They're just waiting here just in case. We are a bit earlier. Oh, I've not purchased my ticket in advance. Okay, so I've wisely just downloaded, I just bought a ticket through Klook again. Klook worked for Disneyland Shanghai and it worked fine. So I imagine it'll be the same here. And then the lady's just come and checked my, that I'm in the right queue, because the other queue is for the, I don't know how that guy is literally existing, it's so cold. You can buy tickets here which will open, it was all seemed very closed and derelict, but it will actually open up. Fast passes I've got to buy inside and go off to the left. I'm going to go there first to try and at least... So the big four coasters are on there and that's what I want. And I can go and do the smaller stuff to get them ticked off. But I cannot tell you, this is by far going to be the coldest day I've ever had in a theme park by a country mile. It's currently -3 apparently. And let's all remember, 13 cannot run in the rain. Or can it now? The fact that it couldn't at all, let alone if it gets cold. My right hand for filming I'm in genuine pain with it. Everything is just blown away. Lady run to get the boxes. We do have some news though, and the reason why I'm not seeing much going around I think is because of the wind. A lady just came and did explain that because of some high winds, some rides are closed basically, but I mean it's pretty gusty down here, so God knows what it's like up there. So it's going to turn into one of those days, unfortunately, I think. Might not get on much actually. It does mean any of the rides that, all those rides that did take an hour queue, where are all those people going to go if it's busy? Okay, it's not really busy over here, but if on the other side it is busy. So yeah, it's going to be a tough day now, I think. Nothing you can do, it's the wind. The wind does affect coasters high up. I cannot stress how windy it is. Like everything, all the railings are, because they put banners on all the railings aren't extremely heavy duty.
Once more, before you purchase the one-day passport, please be aware that the weather might affect some of the attractions' time. The attractions might open later, or they might be closed due to the weather. Thank you.
Here it is. To be fair, I can hear the lift hill going for that. Is that lift hill? Maybe it's something else. Right, let's get in. I've not really got an action plan now because I don't know what's going to happen. Right, I can definitely hear a roller coaster train. But now near the entrance I can't actually see it. I cannot believe that's open. If it is open. I won't say open, but like even testing. I just checked the weather, it's -3 and it feels like -9 it said. Oh my god, it's going. It's going. There's the people on that then. Right, I might just head there first to see if I can get on it and then go and get the passes after that. Just as that will save me. Yeah, there's no one on it. It's only got 5 rows. It's not a small one.
QR コードをピットしてください。3人1で撮影開始。ゲートが開いたら合格です。
Very odd system. Right, I'm gonna go, oh my god, in the sun it's not that bad. We've been stood in the shade for an hour. It's so cold. He is directing people in, I think. So we'll see if it's open. If it's open, I'll just get on this. If not, I'll go and get me fast passes. Oh, it smells nice. All the fried food's going. Yeah, this alone would be a big, big queue. So even if we get this one done, I have to queue more for the rest. It's queuing in the shade. This is the issue. In the sun, it's not too bad. But my feet and my hands are so cold. I can't tell you how cold they are. Is it open? People don't seem to be running away. Yeah, no, it looks like it's open. Let's just go and do it. Oh, that's great. I'll get this one ticked off. I think I need to scan this ticket every single time because it is free entry. Oh my god, right. Let's see on the other side because my hand is about to fall off. Also, I think you have to remove your shoes on this, so that's going to be fun. Oh yeah, getting this ticked off early is good. Save myself about a tenner there. No filming, no GoPro. But better, no queue. We get it on. Fiji, no queue. I'm going to make the most of this because obviously later on it's going to be busy, I think. I mean, like I said, the other car park could be empty as well, but I'll believe it when I see it. You're not allowed your shoes, there you go, shoes off. I've got my ski socks on, it's going to be so cold. Putting you in the locker, along with the shoes. You even have an umbrella locker stand. You got scanners and two like loading bay weight things. You get a full airplane safety briefing, and it's about 10-minute dispatches. Operations aside, and also you've got to check your own restraint. Like they do everything, then they come and tell you to pull the seatbelt. Like on soaring or Voletarium, you got to tightly pull the tag. But that's because it's in an awkward place all the time. My feet are on fire, are on actual fire. It's so cold. It was great though. It was great. Compared to Magic Mountain, that one is so much smoother. It's enjoyable. It's floaty, kind of all over the place with it. Obviously the cold, my feet are tingling. But it's absolutely fantastic. Like, on a nice hot day, and particularly because there's no queue at the minute, I didn't want to keep running around on that. But if we only go on that one stay because of the queues, then so be it. But I'd rather go and get all the stuff done whilst it is particularly quiet. And I'll come back, because operations on that later are going to be a write-off basically. There's so much faff with it. And then add in anyone who does have the priority pass for it. I mean, you're never getting on it. Off-ride footage, for example. Off-ride footage, I'll grab it as and when I can, but just having my hand out to film this is problematic. Oh, speaking of, so that's the train. It took me a while to get all my stuff out of the locker and stuff. That's the next train. Going on lift up. In case you're wondering if it's cold, that's the water ride, it's all frozen over. I don't think it's as long as the Magic Mountain one, but like a long way. But it doesn't need it. That's just much better. Oh, this whole area is boarded off. You wouldn't know that because all the barriers on the floor. Doesn't seem too crazy, but apparently the park always does seem quite quiet because because everyone's in a queue. The new coaster, I say newish. It's like a motorbike coaster, motorbike family coaster. Oh, another big gust. That is open. I've seen people on it, so I'll head there and see what it's like. The Domper, which is here, very sadly is not open. It's not been open for a very long time. Look at that for a view. I'm sorry. One thing which I would not expect from this place is very good. Is that wheel open? No. It's very good information. Can you hear in the background?
Please be advised that outdoor attractions may be closed if the wind becomes strong. We appreciate your understanding in advance.
So they are giving the information, and it's done very well. Like I've not missed it from going from place to place so far. Alright, let's just see what else we can get on. If we get to because this is the newest ride, so if we get to it, it's not a massive queue. I know, priority pass is going to have to be a thing. Yeah, I'm upset about the Domper. It's been closed for I think a few years now. Did it ever open again after COVID? I think it was even closed pre-COVID, but it's the world's fastest accelerating coaster. The only problem with that is it was beating people up a bit, and therefore I think there's quite a few injuries on there. Doesn't seem crazy busy. And this looks like it's. I don't understand what's going on here, to be fair, because it looks like a boomerang section, but it's just had a launch. So yeah, I didn't even know this was here. This is opened. The hyper coasters don't look like they're doing much at the moment. Zocon. So give this a whirl. Looks like a Vekoma. And they look like the booster bikes. Obviously, the Vekomas are the ones doing all the switch tracks and all the boomerangs and stuff. So why not mix the two? Although. Dead end with a boost. Right, I don't know what to expect from this one. Oh, there just seems to be a bit of a queue here.
ご搭乗前にすべてのお荷物を備え付けのロッカーにお預けください。ポケットの中には何も入っていないことを確認し、ご搭乗をお願い。大変危険です。
Definitely on one train.
落下したお荷物は
I've not seen it go
二度
around
とお
yet.
客様の元へは戻りません。
Few other trains.
落とされた方
It
に
looks very
責
cool.
任が及びます。また、持ち込みが確認された場合、直ちに退園していただきますので、ご了承ください。
Before boarding, please indulge other belongings in the provided lockers. Ensure your pockets are empty before getting on the ride. Mobile phones, keys, cameras, wallets, glasses, hats, and all other items are strictly prohibited. Please double check that your pockets are empty. Boarding with any items on your who drop them will be held responsible. If prohibited items are found on your person, you will be asked to leave the park immediately. Neck, leg, lower back, chest, and others. Those who are more prone to fractures due to weakened bones or osteoporosis. Blood pressure
It just said
or chronic
a
disease.
rule that I've never heard before, and that is if you're over
Those with
64,
cerebrovascular and
over
cranial
64,
nerve disease.
you're not allowed to ride. 64.
Those with diabetes
I'm already
or
halfway through that.
circulatory disease.
My hair's a bit crazy because I'm a hood up, but it's literally a heater which everyone is all around. I didn't mention this on the first ride, but they have facial recognition, so you don't actually need your park ticket. It just scans you every time you get to a ride. Imagine Pleasure Beach adopting that.
様でしょう。
One.
1人ずつお見かけございます。こちらで顔認証お願いします。何名様ですか？
Okay, so yeah, the queue was grim. An hour and 40 minutes that one was. And the ride, however, fantastic. It's intimate, not for covert, I meant intimate. And the seat feels like, ooh. The seat feels like it's the sidecar from the Harry Potter ride. Like, that's what it feels like. The ride, though, is fantastic. And it's perfectly timed some Japanese pop. So it's got a live switch track. So it's not a shuttle coaster. It's one of the, again, similar to Harry Potter. You go across it switches and you go backwards without stopping. It's perfectly timed for Japanese pop, where like it kicks in as you start doing the launch and stuff. There is a building at the back, this thing up here, where you just kind of stop. And then you have like 16 bars of a song. There's lots of like lights and stuff. Okay, between the last clip and this clip, I just filmed an off-ride. It's an off-ride footage. A minute and a half that one took to come out of where you change from going backwards to forwards again. A minute and a half. It really crawls in really slow, and then when you stop, you just sit and listen to music and lights. Which, if you've got several trains going around the track, yeah, that's fine. But, yeah. Also, I wasn't allowed to sit in the right seat. I sat down, and then you had to go on the other seat. Didn't know why. No one told me that pre-sitting down. Very odd. Very odd, just very odd procedures. Very odd. Anyway, but it's a great coaster. If one of them got copied somewhere, I'd have no problems with that. It's fantastic. Triple launch at the station. Launch up the spike, a little bit of launch, then launch backwards, then one final big launch. It was great. I'm going to go and try and get a speedy ticket for Takabisha. This has closed. I've seen it around ages. I've got this like third-party app that I'm using. I said not app, it's just a website. Thrill Data website. It's not great, not everything's on there, but I mean, fair play to try and get a Japanese app to send you the data and stuff, so it's not a complaint, it's an observation. But it was saying it's 20 minutes, now it's just saying. So I imagine it's closed. So I'm so happy I got on that. I did think Takabisha would be... Oh, ticket and information booth. Can I get my speedy pass from here? Right, I'm over at Takabisha. Is this still the world's steepest roller coaster? I say steepest. I have this problem with this accolade. Steepest is 90 degrees. As soon as you start going more than that, it's no longer getting steeper. But second to that, that Squirrel Sequila Gardaland, the one that went fully 180 each way. That's got to be surely the winner. Well, have a quick look at this before we head on to it. I've got my fast pass. The cold, I just cannot stress to you. Oh, there's indoor seating here. Oh, you know what? Just for a moment. just to warm up a bit. In fact, I can't because I've got this timed entry, so I'll have to go up in a minute and go on this. But I'm definitely going to sit down and have something to eat. Because I cannot tell you the cold. I went to Plopsaland. With Nikki and Lewis and Jake. Is it this Christmas just gone? Was it Christmas before? It was Christmas before. I can actually barely. Can you tell my speed? I know I slur my words a little bit anyway. My face is seizing up. It's that cold. It's literally seizing up. I can feel I'm having to put more effort into speaking. I've never felt that before, ever. Oh, so hard. Right, I'll get some footage of this. Apparently they load 3 cars, I think, and then all 3 cars have to come back in before they start loading again. So if I can just do this, the Hyper's unlikely to actually, the Togo Hyper is unlikely to, is it a Hyper? I think it's a Hyper. It looks like a Hyper at least. It's unlikely to open. I'm amazed that anything's open, to be fair. It's so incredibly cold. So this fast pass has cost me £10.86 in real money. And I've just been filming the off-ride, which you'll see in a second. 1 car's going around the track, and that car has fully now got back in, and I'm not seeing another car. It cannot be on 1 train, surely. Well, 1 car, not a train. I have this thing when they call it trains, but it's just 1 car, so it's not a train. Yeah. Right, I'm clutching on to this because it's so windy. Oh, it's so cold. I don't know how many years that queue is. It says 70 minutes, not a chance. Not a chance, it's not just 70 minutes. Not on 1 car. Oh, this is the Domper's entrance. I'll come back, I say not anything as well. One day, if it does reopen, I will have to come back and go on it, won't I? I mean, it looks like a bit of a bad coaster. The acceleration, yes. But it looks like a bit of a bad coaster, to be fair. In the sense of, it just goes straight for a lot. I know there's a loop there in there now. Right, I'm going to the... This is an infrared heater. I'm just going to live under here for a few minutes. You won't believe this, it's just closed. It's literally just closed. It's literally just closed. I cannot believe that. Oh my god. Right. Let's go and get some noodles. And literally, I've literally just got off. Yeah, well, everyone's coming out. Everyone's coming out of the station. I cannot believe I just got on that. I do think this might be. I do think this might be the end of the day. Actually, I just went in for toilet. But I can't see anything going now. Like, there'll be kids' rides, obviously. I'll go for a little peek around Thomas Land and stuff. But yeah, I can't see much going at all now. So as I came in, they were making announcements as we sat down. Like the operators making announcements. And they've all been doing that, to be fair, or they've been playing automated ones. I literally, my face is seizing up as I'm speaking. When we got to the top of the lift hill section, I cannot tell you how cold the gust of wind came and made me. Like, it was like being waterboarded by cold air. Not that I know what being waterboarded is like, but it was so cold and it was so strong. I just, if it would have stopped, I don't know how long I could have cut it up there to deal with. Honestly, it was so cold. Very quickly, so the ride, it's a belting ride. It's nice and smooth. You know, for a girl of that age. It's the launch bit. I wish it was just one, stopping and then doing the lift hill. The lift hill takes forever because it's a girls lift. The view is hands down the best view. That and Wildfire. Wildfire is one of my best ever views from a coaster. But that seeing Mt Fuji, you are literally facing it as you come over the top, and it hangs you for quite a bit. It's pretty up there. Operations though. I waited 0 minutes for that with the fast pass. It is the best £10 I've ever spent in a theme park, I think. Yeah, waiting would be bad, but I genuinely don't think I have it in me to hack the cold, waiting in the cold, because again you're in the shade. Because it's a clear day. Oh God, when the sun goes in, it all goes mental. I don't know, is it not really coming across the camera how windy it is? Unless you can hear it in the noise, maybe. I don't know how stuff isn't just snapping. Operations. Jesus. So you have a seatbelt which goes across you, and then you have another seatbelt which connects to the lap bar, and then you obviously got the lap bar. You've got to check everything as much as they've got to check everything. They've got 3 cars just sat there in the station doing nothing. They brief 2 groups at a time, not 3 groups at a time. They did start to load the second car as soon as the first car went, but at no point do just 2 cars go on the track. Safety. Like, I get it needs to be safe. However, do not go anywhere else and see how they operate stuff. And the ride's long, it's a long ride. So I didn't have it in me to queue up that long. If you can get the fast passes, just budget that into your day. If you can't come and get the fast passes, particularly if you're coming from overseas, then just don't come, because you're not gonna have a great day. And also, there's no fun in it. By the time you've got on it, you had all this stuff. You're taking all this stuff off. Like again, on Ijineka, you're taking your shoes off, and you're keeping that. You're being repeatedly asked like to check your pockets. It's like, I've gone through a metal detector. I mean, what else do you want me to do? I understand this is how they do it here, but I'm pretty sure when I go to Disneyland tomorrow, they ain't going to be doing all that rigmarole, are they? I was going to go in here, but it says it's Baskin Robbins. Yes, I'll have an ice cream, please, because I'm mental.